good afternoon or good whatever, wherever you are in the world. So let's get warming up. We're going to take our arms nice and wide. Back for another day of some stretching. Flip our hands, palms to the ceiling, and up, 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 up through the waist. I like to close my eyes down for this one. You don't have to, but we're going to fill our lungs. So big breath in. And all the way out. And in. And out. Empty it all out. And one more. And out. And around we go. And coming for our roll downs. Shoulders over, chin on the chest. We're going to fold our hands down our legs. And just till we get to that tenseness in the back of the legs, then we're going to float our arms. We're looking at our body. And we are going to pull our belly button in here. And we're going to just float up until we're around about the knees. And then we are going to drop down into that tenseness, like 10%. Belly button is being pulled in. We're going to lift up again to about the knees. And we're going to drop back down into that tenseness. Just challenge it. Belly button in. Up we come. Still looking at the body. Last one. Belly button in. We're going to come all the way up. So just float those hands up the legs. Keep looking at the body. And a big shoulder roll. All right, we're going to roll our boat. Shoulders over. Chin on the chest. We're going to roll down again. We're going to put a bend in the knees this time. I'm going to grab the elbows and we are going to straighten one leg and push the other hip out and then row our elbow past straight knee and swap. So straighten and push the other hip out and row past that straight leg and swap. It's like you're on the lake with a kayak, which in my life I've only ever done twice, and it's actually super hard work. You're going to dig that oar in, dig that oar in, dig it in. We're warming up nearly everywhere with this exercise. Amazing. Knees, ankles, hips, shoulders, elbows. Got two more. Last one. We're going to bend our knees right down, 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 down. We're going to pull our face in towards our kneecaps. And we're going to keep looking at our body as we roll up nice and slowly. A big shoulder roll. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to do our hip opener. We'll come down on the mat. We're going to start with some lunges. So we just take our foot a bit further than under the knee. I like to have the other leg going across behind me, so it's good base. What we want to do is when we bend our knee, we want to be over the foot. And then drop down as much as we can. And then we're going to straighten the leg and we want to keep our heel down. And drop down. When we're up, we're pulling our belly button in, we're nice and tall here. And we're staying tall here. Forward. Two more. Last one. And then belly buttons in, nice and straight, good posture. Beautiful. We're going to keep the leg long here, but let's just move the toe a little bit further away. We're going to give ourselves a bit more space in the hip here. We're going to walk our hands down our legs. And as we do, we sort of pivot the hips to allow you to come over, and your forehead is coming down towards your knee. If you're like me, your other calf is probably going a bit crazy. So that's just trying to keep your balance. It's nothing to panic about. And we're going to go down again. Walk the hands down. You're going to bring the head towards the knee. We'll just do one more. Bring that foot back. And we'll go for the other side. So we're just having a bit away from our under the knee. I like to have that solid base. We're keeping everything nice and tight and strong on the top body, and over we go. And straight leg, heel down. And forward. And back. All right. Last one. Beautiful. We're going to sneak that toe a little bit further away from the body, just to give ourselves a bit more space to work within the hip. And we're going to walk our hands down, first of all. Pivot that glute up a little bit to allow the movement so that you can start to put your forehead to your knee. And up we go. And again. Down we come. And then head to the knee. One more. And up we go. And bring it forward. Let's come up to standing. I just really felt like pookie shorts today. But it's okay, I have my sports shorts underneath, but I panic. There'll be no flashing today. Let's take our thumbs on the inside of our band and we're out to a Y. And we're going to stretch the band to our chest. If your band is actually like really, really, really tight, then I recommend you put your hands facing the walls inside your TheraBand so that you don't hurt your thumb joint. But it should just be a small movement. So you should be able to cope with the inside of the thumb joint. Going to pull to the chest, keeping our arms nice and long. Four, three, two, last one. I'm going to take our arms up to the ceiling and around. I've still got my band in the thumb joint. Now, if your shoulder is hard of moving and you need to go one and then the other, it's super fine. As your rotation and flexibility gets better, eventually you will be able to do them the same. But what I would recommend is not letting the same shoulder go back every time. If you need to do that, then swap and maybe take the other side so that they strengthen evenly by each doing the work. I have three more. And if you really can't get it all the way over and you get about there, totally fine. We're working with whatever flexibility and range of movement you have. We don't want any injuries. We just want to get a little bit better day by day. Let's do one more. We're going to hold it just behind where we are. It feels like you're kind of hanging. And we're going to pull it apart. Maybe like, I don't know, you might be going 2 or 3 centimeters. It's nothing insane. Let me just show you how far I'm going. And 3, 2, the last one. And we're going to come to the forward. Beautiful. We're going to bring our hand to, let's say that's about 10 o'clock. And we're going to pull and look behind us. I've still got my hand in the thumb joints. Turn. And then look forward. You're keeping your hips facing forward. You're just turning and looking with the head. 3, 2, last one. And let's swap. Now we're about 1:30, 2 o'clock. And we're going to pull and look. Pull and look. Three, 2, the last one. Beautiful. Okay, let's go down on the mat. I'm going to start in 4-point kneeling. So I want you to walk your knees inside the band. So your legs are on top of it. I'm going to place the band down. I like to place my wrists. So where I place the band is like underneath the palms of my wrist. Because if you're grabbing it, it can really tire out your hand. And let's just slide the band back with us. Have both feet in for now. Walk our feet, our knees underneath our hips. And then take one foot out and one knee out. So the band is in the middle of your legs. All right. Tuck our tail up, belly button is in, head is in line with our body, and we're going to push into that band. And then come back. And push. And come back. And push. And push. And we're taking our time and we're not letting it fling us back in. We're controlling it out. We're controlling it in. 3, 2. Hold the last one out. You're going to pulse up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slide that leg back in. Let's swap the feet. And then take that other knee out. And we're going to do it again. Got our tail tucked, our belly button's in, head's in line with the body. Let's go out. And sliding back. And out. And out. Controlling it. 4, 3, 'Hold the last one out. Let's go up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And sliding that back in. Beautiful. Okay. You just keep both feet in. You can slide your hands off and just let your band be in on the mat with you. We're going to do cat-cow. We're taking our arch right up to the ceiling. Chin's coming on your chest. Belly button's in. You're looking at the top of your thigh. Then we're going to rotate. Belly button down. Chest coming down through the shoulders. Off we go. As much movement as we can here. And down. One more up like this. One more down like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do that cat-cow motion, but we're going to do a big circle with our hips. And it doesn't matter which way, because we'll go back the other, but let's keep our head in neutral. Because otherwise it just feels a bit weird with your head going up and down. But we'll really arch that spine and lower that spine in a circular motion. Feels amazing. Two more this way. And turn it around. Big circle. Big cat. 3, 2, the last one. Beautiful. Let's pop the band just nearby. We're going to take our arms out on a diagonal. We're going to flick our toes. Don't go too far actually, because we're going for pike, not plank. So we're tucking our toes. We're going to lift our butt up to the ceiling and we're looking at our kneecaps. Just walk your feet in a tiny bit and try and push your heels down. Oh yes, through the calves. That's exactly where you're going to feel it. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet. Try to keep your legs straight, but if it's not possible, bend them to meet your feet and straighten when you can. I'm going to walk down. Again, bend your knees if you need to get to the mat. We're coming out, we're staying in pike. Look towards your knee, push those heels down, down, down. Oh my gosh, the calves, how amazing is that feeling? It's that real, I love it, but I hate it. Walking back. And then we're going to do one more. Walking down, bend the knees if you need to meet the mat. Just to pike. Looking at the body, push those heels down. Walking back. We're sweaty yet? Come down on the mat. We're going to grab our band again. Place it at our arches of our feet. We're going to pop it around our neck. I'm just sorry, going to place my hair away. And we are going to bring our knees up as we lay down. So if this is bothering your neck, we're keeping our head off the mat. If it's bothering your neck, you may so you pull the band further from your feet so it releases from your neck a little bit, but not too much to inhibit your movement. I want you to just pop one leg out of the band. We're just going to do one leg at a time with single bent leg stretch. I'm losing my breath this morning. We're going to go out and in and out and in. So if it's not bothering your neck, then you just have your hands down by your side. So your knee is moving to the inside of that band. And 4, 3, 2, the last one. Beautiful. And put the other foot in. And they're just going to swap. Move your band so it feels more centered. And out we go. Out. So it's a single bent leg stretch. I don't know if you've seen any of my Mat Pilates videos. The single leg stretches are on there. Somewhere near the beginning. Or they're on the Instagram and Facebook pages. 2, the last one. I'm going to place both feet in and we're going to go for double bent leg stretch. So we're keeping both feet in this time. We're taking both legs out and in, both to the inside of your mat. and out. If you're not holding your band and you feel courageous enough, you're going to add your arms, looking back, looking back. Head is at the hover, little snow angle with the arms. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Keeping your knees up and both feet in, taking the band off your head. Bring your knees a bit more over your body though, they're no longer over your hips. Take your hands around about as the width of your head apart. And we are going to take our arms long and tap to the ground. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Take your hands a little bit further apart and stretch. And stretch long. Two and 1. Okay, even I haven't done that in a while, so this may not even happen. Bring your hands together and you're going to stretch out and then long. So your legs are staying at like a, I don't know what it's called, angle. And then your arms are stretching long. So you cannot do this if your band is too resistant or your shoulders are clicking too much. Just keep your knees bent and we're just going to do another 2. Last one. And bend everything back in nice and slowly. Okay. Let's do some short bridge. All right. Let's start with our lower back arch. Let's do a big lower back arch today. So we're going to take our shoulders off. We're not going to try and look at the wall behind us. We're just arching the back off. And I'm going to lift my arm so you can just see. I think I have to be able to lift one arm up. It feels good to have a bit of a breath out here. And then lower and imprint. I'm going to roll my hand again so I can enjoy this as well. Up we go. And pulling that belly button in on the down. And also on the up. So I often get asked, what does that belly button work? And I'm always saying, pull the belly button in, pull the belly button in. It's the big AC muscle that runs from the sides of your spine around to the front of the stomach. It's like a big rubber band. And what happens is when that loosens, you start getting lots of backache. And it comes with, age, children, injuries, posture, sitting down a lot. So by pulling our belly button in, we're actually working on tightening that muscle. So we pull the belly button in. One more. Okay, we're going to go all the way up to the line. So now we're going to put as much as we can looking at the behind us. And then imprint our spine, scoop the pelvis, and up we go. So looking up the length of the body here, belly button is in, butt's a little bit tucked. Everything is nice and symmetrical at the shoulders. And we're rolling down there with that piece of dough on a rolling pin, getting each piece of the spine down. So we're focusing on that. And up we come. And down. So we're looking down the line of the body. And then button in, butt up, down. Big arch. Getting as much movement as you can in class, because that's where it's going to make the difference. But you don't want to, we want to challenge ourselves that we don't want any injuries. So we just want to make little increase, little improvements, week by week. We challenge our tenth best, but not so much that we hurt ourselves. So you just always need to be realistic as well. We'll do 2 more legs. Oh, how good does it feel on the lower back? Rolling out this time out. I'm gonna hold the last one up. Up here. Bring your legs a little bit closer together. Just maneuver yourself a bit more onto your shoulder blades and take your leg up to the ceiling. So you may have limited range of motion, you have a bent leg here. We're going to tap down and up. So if you have your leg straight, we're going long and up. If you have your leg bent, down, up. If you really can't hold yourself up, do a couple and then just drop your hips down, then bring yourself back up and join back in. We're gonna go 4, 3, 2, the last one, hold the leg up, let's pulse, up, 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 4, 3, 2, 1, drop that leg down, push those hips back up, everybody would have dropped, let's roll down nice and rapidly. So good, okay, we're gonna go up with the other side, and imprint, up and roll. Just remember, go to your limits, drop down if you need to, have the leg bent if you need to. Whatever you're able to manage. So we're straight or we're bent. And if it's too much, just drop straight down, straight back up. And 4, 3, 2, last one, up we go, up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee down. Push those hips back up. Rolling down. Nice. Okay. So open leg rocket today. We have our head off. I'm grabbing at the car at the ankle, just above my ankles, and start up. Actually, it's a bit easier. So if you're able to, you can grab like underneath the foot. I like to grab at the top. My arms are shorter than my legs. So we take our legs wide. Our elbows are on the inside of our knees to keep them out. And we're going to roll out and forward. Out and forward. And do 3 more of these. Last one. And then we're going to add the clap, clap of our feet at the end. This one's called seal. So clap, clap, then roll. Land, clap, clap, clap. Land, clap, clap. And 2 more. The last one. Beautiful. Okay, hit some side lines. Actually, let's pop you into a nice wide leg child pose. Popping everything down in the middle. At the moment. We're going to go all the way to one side of the mat. Nice side stretch. And take yourself to the other side of the mat to stretch the other side. And then we are going to go for side lines. So, side lining. We're going to take the band and we're going to put it over our shoulder like a handbag. And we're coming down with our good A frame. So the arms like the A, in line with our hip. And then we're bringing our knee through the band. Make sure our hips are stacked on top of each other. Our belly button is in. Posture is good. Everything is in line. And then we're going to push the leg out. So you want that leg in line with your shoulders. Everything is in a line. Nothing is popping back. Nothing is forward. You're not slumping. Like you have good posture here. Very important. And we're going to lift and lower. Don't be too ambitious because everything is in a line. It's not going to go up to the ceiling unless you're super flexible. So it's just quite, I don't even know what word I'm going to use here, but it's not an extreme lift. 4, 3, 2, the last one. Going to hold it to the up and you're going to do little circles. You're not swaying through any part of your body here. It's just the hip and glutes working. 3, 2, 1, turn it around. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I want you to hold the top of the band here, just so that it doesn't come off your shoulder when you bring your knee in. You're going to bring your knee to your forehead, push back into your band, take your arm, and we're going to banana. Leg is going to the back, arm is going to the back, your back has an arch. Hold your band so that you don't lose it again. We're coming in, forehead coming towards your knee. We're going out with the arch. Take that leg back. And 2 more. Last one, we're going to hold it out. I want you to just lift and lower your back leg. Lift, 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 lift. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Take that leg out. Let's go the other side. So we're popping it on like our handbag. The most important thing about side lying for all of the Pilates positions is your body position. So if you're not properly aligned in your, especially in your side lying, that's the thing you want to focus on before how far you can lift or how far you can arch. You want to make sure that this part is just all in a line. From your elbow to your foot, it's in a line. If you look down or if you put your hand here, you're like a puppet. You're nice and long and straight. Everything is straight. What are we starting with? Lift and lower. Completely lost my train of thought. And we're lifting. The belly button is in. We're nice and tall. Our limbs are just doing their thing. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Did we do circles? Let's do circles. We're doing circles. I think we did. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other way. 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold the band so that we don't lose it from our foot. And let's come on in. Head to knee. And then back out like a banana. And in. Yeah. 2 more. Last one, we're going to hold it back. Are you ready? Let's go up, 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 up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? All right, let's take that bad off. You're gonna believe it or not, we are already ready for mermaid. All right, so mermaid. We've got our Z sit. I'm just gonna move a little bit further on my mat. We're talking about the A-frame. We take the A-frame out from the hip. Then talking about our posture. We're facing forward. Everything is strong. Belly button in. Arm comes straight up to the ceiling, and we go straight over. Posture. You're not slumping forward. You're not leaning back. Your head's not hanging forward. Check your posture. Up we come. Same with this side. It's the A-frame from the hip, straight up, straight over. How far you can go over is not important. Keeping that good posture is that's the main aim. One more each side. And we'll swap sides. We're in the Z sit. I just assume everybody can do Z sit. If you can't do Z sit, it's totally fine. You can still do this with your legs crossed. Still the same about your posture, or you can have both legs, but it's still the same about your posture, keeping that body up. Let's go. And one more each side. The last side. We'll come for our roll downs. Let's fix our attire. Have our feet like width apart. And we're going to go shoulders over as we did at the beginning. Chin on the chest. Fold our hands down our legs. Now, if you're not meeting the bottom of the mat, I want you to do the same as we did in the beginning, and you just push into your tenseness and challenge at 10%. If you're meeting the mat, let me talk to you. Belly button in, you're going to lift up to the knees. Now, I want you to place your knuckles to the mat. You're going to place your knuckles down on the mat. Belly button in, and we're lifting up to the knees. Now, I want you to place your palms down to the mat. We're just going to place the fingers to start with. Belly button in, up we come. And if you got that far, we're going to challenge and place the whole palms down. Fingers, palms. Oh yeah. Looking at the body, we're coming all the way up. Big shoulder. And we're going to be baby elephants. Folding down again. Put a little bend in your knees. We're going to float the arms. I like to close my eyes down in this one. Again, you don't have to. We're going to just sway our knees. Sway our arms. You might have a day ahead, or you've just had a day that's been. You're going to shut all that out. And we're just going to take this moment for you. There's nothing else but you and the mud. And your baby elephant right now. And you're playing it. And that's all. Just another second. We're going to bend our knees right down, down, down. And we're going to pull our face in. And we are going to fold up nice and slowly. Keep that chin on the chest until the very last. And two big shoulder rolls. And the other way. and our hugs. You've made that time for you. Shows us some love and appreciation. Oh, our body does so much work for us. Let's swap and go a bit lower. Fantastic.